So another issue that people have is that they try to make their product perfect and they try to make the whole system perfect before actually just starting out. And that's what keeps a lot of people held back, and it keeps them shackled really, because the way I always do it is it's imperfect action. I get a product, I put it on the store. I don't make the store look that nice. I don't even make the product look that nice. I just throw it up and see if it moves. If it sells, then I start making everything else look nicer. But
welcome to the episode. This episode,
I think it's 19. Is it 19?
16.
15.
No, I think
15?
16.
16, yeah.
Episode 16 of the ECOM Profit Podcast. I am your host, lazchavez,
And Richard Telf.
and here's your other host.
Richard. Wait, I just said it. I said Richard Telf.
You're saying it wrong though. Richard.
Not even the computer. The computer's like. Hey, is your mic working, Johnny? It's not. Okay.
Johnny's mic is not working. He's still vaping. Well,
Yeah.
Nothing has changed. I feel like I say that every single podcast.
All right, guys. So for this podcast, Johnny's going to ask us some of the questions that you guys have been asking us, and we're going to try to answer them not as quickly, but as best as we can.
Yeah. So this episode is gonna be, again, just kind of, the computer keeps freaking interrupting me. But yeah, we always tell you guys to ask questions in the comments, because that's the best way, for us to put out quality content for you guys. And yeah, Johnny has questions from the YouTube comments that he's now gonna ask us. So,
and we're not getting a lot of questions, guys, so please ask your questions. If not, then whatever. We'll do the podcast based on what we think is important to teach you guys. But if you guys want to learn something, please ask it in the comments so that we can read them. We actually do go through them, we read them, and then so that we can answer them on the
and
podcast.
before we continue, make sure you hit that thumbs up, smash the thumbs up, subscribe, comment. Again, like Richard said, do what you got to do. Johnny, what do you got for us, bro?
Okay, so first up we have Eduardo Hernandez, and he says, "Hey guys, happy Thanksgiving. I would love to hear from you about mindset for e-com business and the balance between getting information and taking action. God bless."
Eduardo, what's up, my guy? So, getting information and taking action. That's a good one, because I feel like a lot of the times, information overload, I would say, online. How many people are teaching different things? There's so many ways to make money out there.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, if you start dabbling with everything, it's going to be really hard and you're going to have a tough time. I think analysis paralysis is very common as well. People, they'll start looking at all these things. They're like, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? And then at the end of the day, they don't do anything, because they just don't take action. They just see all their opportunities. They look at everything. They get overwhelmed by everything, and then they don't take action. So I think it's a great question, Eduardo. How do we go about that?
I think that's kind of weird to answer. It's the way that you interpret the question. So, Johnny, the question is the balance in between taking in information and then taking action. So taking action on the information. Fuck. Leave it closed. They're knocking on the door.
The podcast does continue.
Oh, God. You want to be our special guest?
Do you want to be our special guest?
We're live.
Yeah,
you
we
want to be
are.
our special guest? I heard that you were our biggest fan.
You're our biggest fan, so do you want to be on the podcast?
No, I want to.
Cat, come in here. I want you to
Come on,
here.
Come on, Kat. Pull up a chair.
Johnny, can you cut this out or no? Or are we just leaving
No,
it?
this is going to be in the podcast.
She
Yeah.
already bro, she's been in videos before. She needs to come out. Bro.
Wait, you have been in video. Wait, has she? What videos?
In the lifestyle ones.
Oh yeah, you have been on the lifestyle
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah, because I'm awesome. Who knows this?
Can you please come into the podcast? You already interrupted. Now people are just bored.
I'm
They're
not.
looking at me.
Okay.
People are going to be so confused. They're going to be like,
So
"Cool,
Kat,
what's
we're
going
answering
on?"
a question. The question is, Eduardo asked on YouTube, what is the balance in between taking in information and then taking action on that information? So we're just doing a Q&A today. So that's one of the questions. I think we're doing 3 questions, right? So Laz, I don't know what Laz said. Laz was just saying paralysis analysis or analysis paralysis. I think that you just have to pick the important information and then take action. Every time we go to an event where we get overflooded with information, we always make a shitload of money after the event. right?
Mhm.
Because we take action on that key point of the event. Like when we went to New York, we took action on just one spot and on one piece of information, and our business blew up. And then it happens every single event that we go to. We get in, let's say, like 100% of the information. We take action on 5% of that information, but we take strong action on the 5%, on the most important 5%, and then we make a shitload of money. That's what I think. But that's kind of weird. That's a weird question. It's like asking how long a string is, because there could be a lot of really good information. I don't know. It's a weird question.
Yeah, I think just from my point of view, it's just a matter of taking action on something.
Yeah.
Something that you learn, as opposed to just keeping on getting all this information. You have to actually, put yourself out there and kind of, implement whatever it is that you learned. Because at the end of the day, if you don't do that, then you're not gonna make any progress.
Kat,
So-
what do you? Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Did I cut you off?
that pretty much sums up
I
my
want to
point.
ask Kat what she thought about that. What do you think? Because you listen to the podcast all the time, and you actually gave me shit on one of the last episodes saying that we needed to do our research more.
Oh.
So what do you think?
Wait, what did Kat say we have to do our research on?
I'm
So-
not gonna put you guys out there. But
Go.
So
Do you wanna come on camera?
You already addressed it. So I was saying that I was thinking that you guys, like, how do you know from all the information that you take what's
That
going
yeah,
on? How do you
I was
do
actually gonna go into that.
Yeah, like,
It's hard. I think that's a hard part. I think that like that's what will separate someone, because Kat, when we go to an event, for example, now we have to fly to Vegas to go to an event, so we have to pay for the plane ticket and all that shit. So we pay like, I would say we spend maybe like $3,000 on a trip to go to one of those events. So then you have to kind of dissect all the information, and then you have to see what you want to do, because it's like a diary of information. Yeah, go.
Do you have any tips for our friend Eduardo to upgrade his bullshit sensors? I think that's what he wants. He wants to be able to discern the information to see like what's useful and what's shitty.
I think that's a great question.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think if the person that he's getting that information from is somebody qualified that's doing what they're teaching, actually doing, then I think that's good. But there's a lot of people not doing what they're teaching. So those people, you kind of have to like, I would just brush them off.
Yeah, I know. I know some people that do that.
But how do you know the people that you say that aren't doing what they're teaching? How do you know if they're actually doing it, or they make it seem like they're
Oh,
doing
you know. No, you know.
Yeah, you can tell.
You know. Yeah. Like we know people who teach and they don't do what they teach, and then we know people.
But maybe they make it look like they do what they teach. How do you not know? Maybe those people you know, but maybe people you think that they know what they're doing, they really don't.
Yeah. Think about it from like a student's perspective. You don't know like all the bullshit that's actually going on. So like it just seems like all these guys like make a fuck ton of money, and it's like, which one of these guys is like?
I would then go by their student results. Like if they have if they're just doing a presentation talking good about themselves, like I do this and I do that, then it's kind of like But if they're saying, oh, this is what my students are doing, this guy did this guy did that, and then like if they're flaunting their students, I think it's more believable versus if they flaunt themselves.
Yeah. And in all honesty, I think when you start off, it's harder because you don't have any experience in anything whatsoever. But then, for example, like us, we've been in the space for a while now. So when we hear someone talk about something, we can kind of tell if they're talking shit or if they kind of know what they're talking about.
For us it's easier. Yeah, no, you're right.
But it's I mean, at the end of the day,
I would look at the students. That's what I would look at. If
you gotta do your research.
I'm sure that you see people that they're always like flaunting like gold chains and shit like that, and then they want to like make themselves look cool, but they don't have any students and they're trying to sell you something, versus someone who's just like a normal person and they have a lot of students that they're doing what they teach.
What's up? Wait, you guys are out?
That's it?
We're going to happy hour.
That's it? Guest appearance and that's it?
Yeah, guest appearance. Bye.
Happy hour.
My God. All right,
so next question.
Next question, Johnny.
A lot of distractions.
Thank you, Eduardo. That's a great question.
That's a weird question though. That's a hard question.
It's a hard question to answer.
It is. Yeah. That's a really hard question to answer. I don't even.
So
there's no right
the
answer.
next one's gonna be from Christian Acosta. He said, "A great video, guys. Could you talk about the main things you should focus on when starting out your store? How people get sidetracked doing things that don't actually generate income?" Kind of on a similar like.
Yeah, that's on a similar level.
Yeah, it's like similar. I think when you start a store though, how can you get sidetracked on things that don't generate income?
I think if you just start like looking for products, and you never like advertise, then you can get sidetracked.
But what's the point of looking for products if you're not gonna advertise?
Exactly. So that's like that's a way that you can spend a lot of time and like have like very little return. If you like, if you're not advertising, I mean, you need like to put like balance things out, right? You have to put some time into your store. You got to put some time into your products. You got to put in some time to advertising. If you just put all your time into your store and you put no time into your products and into your advertising, you're fucked. Yeah. If you do the same thing for like any of the other two and you like neglect one or the other, you're going to have a hard time. So I think it's just being able to balance everything out. You know, you do want to have a nice store. You do want to have good products and you do want to have your ads. But at the end of the day, you got to have a good balance.
Yeah, you can take it. More distractions. So I think that another issue that people have is that they try to make their product perfect and they try to make the whole system perfect before actually just starting out. And that's what keeps a lot of people held back, and it keeps them shackled really, because the way I always do it is it's imperfect action. I get a product, I put it on the store. I don't make the store look that nice. I don't even make the product look that nice. I just throw it up and see if it moves. If it sells, then I start making everything else look nicer. But my first step is to always take imperfect action. So I think a lot of people waste time just trying to make everything perfect, and then they end up quitting because it's never going to be perfect and they just never start.
Yeah.
Like I fucking love that, bro.
Yeah.
Imperfect action. Like,
yeah, that's a major key. Yeah. That's a key. If you're not taking massive imperfect action.
Minimum action required.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like one big thing with like apps and stuff that you always want to like proof the concept. Like what's it called? The minimum viable product. Yeah. The MVP. So you always want to have a minimum viable product before you get more invested, because maybe it doesn't even like you spend all this time working on something and then you like, oh my god, I'm so excited about this. You put it out, nobody fucking wants it.
I think that goes with everything in life. Like I think you should spend. I think it's better to spend 5 minutes and $1 on 10 ideas than to spend all of it on one idea. You spread out. You see which one did best, and then you put more time into that one. It's like testing. It's like with everything. That's what we do with ads, with businesses, with everything.
I think most of our success in business, selling products, selling courses, CPA, anything, it's all testing. You gotta test and figure out what does the best, and then you optimize what does well.
Yeah.
So good question, Chris.
Next
we actually
question.
Know Chris.
Yeah,
shout out to Chris.
He lives in North Carolina now.
Oh shit, for real?
Yeah,
I thought he was still here in Miami.
No, he lives in North Carolina.
Damn.
All right, Johnny, next question.
I'm back in the lickety splits era.
Oh god.
Shit.
The boy lickety splits.
My friend Mayowa Omidiji wants to know, do you have a free course for small businesses? I won't mind at all. Thanks for the tips. Learn about front end and back end.
Dope. Free course for small businesses. I mean, we do offer some free stuff.
Yeah, we don't have a whole free. We have given away
We've
course for free.
We've given free stuff, and we do that very here and there. That's why we tell people to follow us all the time, because every now and then we'll give away some free course, mini course, something. So you can get your feet wet and like start learning and start implementing things. Just sporadically. So if you want the free course, just follow us. As far as small business and specific, I would say there's not really anything in small business specific.
I don't think anything, because the thing is that the free course we've given away is a Shopify course. So it's how to start a business. If you already have a business, you need and you're talking about a free ads course, we've never offered that for free.
No.
I think that's way too valuable. And if you don't pay, you won't pay attention. Shout out to Josh Crisp for that one. Yeah. So
that's a major key right there.
So we've never done that before.
Well, and then here's the thing too. Every time we've given something away for free, and I think we've actually talked about it on the podcast. Mm-hmm. People don't appreciate it.
They don't even go through the whole course.
Yeah, they don't go through the course. So it doesn't make sense. You give them something for free, it's like a lot of valuable information. Yeah. They don't even go through the course. Now, in the other sense, you have someone pay $100, $500, $1,000 for whatever it may be. You better believe they're going through that course, because they're gonna see the value in it.
And we've given away the Ecom Profit Masterclass for free. None of those students are successful.
Right. Yeah. None. Yeah. So
there's not one in there.
You gotta pay attention. That's a good one.
You really do.
Johnny, what do we got?
Any other questions? I was gonna say something and I forgot. I completely forgot what I was gonna say. It was about that I was because he was saying for the small business, but I was just gonna go off on a tangent and say how it's incredible how if you know how to run ads, you can literally open up any business. It doesn't matter, and you can make money. You can open up a barbershop, a car dealership. Doesn't matter. Once you know how to run ads, You can do anything because really, we run ads to a Shopify store or to a CPA offer, but we don't do any, like we're not experts at Shopify. We're experts at running ads.
Right. And to even go back down a step further, you don't even have to open up your own business. You can run ads for companies.
Yeah,
for like
you can.
brick and mortar dealerships.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell a story about how you did it with your dad?
Yeah, my dad owns a dealership. He was only selling to organic traffic. So he has a dealership on a really busy intersection, and then people are coming in, but it's a bottleneck if you're only working with organic traffic. And he started running ads. We started running Facebook ads for him, and he doubled his business. He's been in business for 20 years, and he doubled his business finally on like the 23rd or 22nd year, whatever he's on. He doubled his sales. He was selling 15 cars a month. Now he's selling 30, 35.
Bro,
by just running ads, and it's actually free ads on the marketplace. It's not even paid ads.
Doesn't say, and I mean, a lot of people, they just don't know.
Yeah,
they just don't know. And someone can come in, like someone that knows ads, that learns ads, they can just come into that business and double their revenue.
Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should have a course on how to run ads for local businesses and sell it to local business owners.
Yeah.
I think that'll be good.
That would be fucking sick.
I think that'll be good. How to run Facebook ads for local businesses, and even Google ads.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's everything is super valuable.
People think it's only for like drop shipping and like
it's
you
not.
have, like,
No.
a store,
Yeah.
but like knowing ads, bro, like any product that you have, like anything that you sell, like it'll help you fucking get it to the right people.
Yeah.
And that's all marketing is.
Even if you have an app, we have a friend that he's actually like a mobile app.
Oh yeah.
You can advertise mobile apps. Our friend, the one that promotes artists, reggaeton artists, Spanish artists.
Yeah.
He actually now he does ads for a bunch of artists.
Yeah. Yep.
And he's doing like insane budgets. Like they're paying him like $50,000.
He's
like,
making $80,000 a month profit in his pocket.
That's insane. And he's working with all these like major artists, like super famous people. Like it's insane. That's just freaking crazy.
Wait, can you say any names or is it like low-key?
Honestly, I think he was working on a deal with Tiesto.
Oh, and who's this other guy? Was it Usher? Faruko? Was it? It wasn't Usher.
I forgot. He said Tiesto. He said like another EDM guy.
Will Smith. I
think he said he might.
Yes.
Bro, he's doing like that's insane.
Yeah.
And like he started through ads.
He just knows how to run ads, dude.
Yeah,
you just have to know how to run ads.
Yeah.
And you can make a shitload of money. We should do that. We should do a course for local business owners to run ads. I think that'll literally give a big boom to brick and mortar businesses.
Oh yeah.
My dad wouldn't like it, but
I think the difference between like the brick and mortar businesses that do really well and the ones that like not that they struggle, but the ones that like it's harder for them to grow is ads.
Yeah.
The ones that like, oh shit, we have another interruption. I think I see a little.
What is that? Oh, it's a roach.
Oh my god. Today's
interruption day.
Today's been great. Today's been great here at the office. My god. What else we got, Johnny?
Dude, how long have we been going for?
Products. Almost 20 minutes.
All right, so we'll take one more. Take one more, and then we'll cut it. You know what? Let's do a rapid fire Q&A.
With who?
We got Gilbert in the house today.
All right, we'll do it with Gilbert.
We got a rapid fire Q&A with
Let's
Gilbert.
Go, Gilbert. Get in here. Are we gonna cut YouTube off?
Wait. Do we have any more questions? Let's get Johnny. Do we have any more questions? Do I have a good question in there?
Yeah.
A good one.
Right
A good one. I want a good one to end this YouTube section off strong.
Deep, bro.
Go deep, but like let me know soon.
But yeah, let us know because this is the podcast of interruptions.
My God. Yo, so what's your plan for this weekend?
Dude, I don't know, but I don't want to keep. You know what, bro? Let's just do the rapid fire. This is taking too long.
There's
too much fucking downtime on it, bro. Gilbert, get in here. You want to leave it on YouTube this time?
Richard didn't want to tell me what he was doing this weekend.
I'm not doing shit. I'm doing Christmas shopping.
He's probably because we're doing a Secret Santa here at the office. I'm probably his Secret Santa. He just doesn't want to tell me shit.
No.
I already know.
I don't know.
Well, I don't think it's Richard. I actually think it's Rolly. Rolly kept asking me what my favorite Heat player was. Wait, Gilbert, bring the chair.
I mean, I was just gonna sit on the beanbag.
No, dude, you have to talk until.
Bro, yeah, we're gonna keep the cameras rolling.
Wait, are we going to audio only or?
Yeah, we're going to the audio only. So, guys, YouTube, Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Get in here,
This one
get in
ended abruptly. This one just ended like out of nowhere. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We're gonna go into the audio only section. Gilbert is now joining me, my little brother.
I have some good fucking questions for you, bro.
My little big brother. He's gonna answer some questions here on the Q&A rapid fire. So guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Head on over downstairs in the description section. That's gonna give you a link to the podcast, Apple Podcast, Spotify Podcast, all major podcasts. We're in every single one. So, all right, YouTube,
questions.
Peace. All right, so we are in the audio only section.